So now we have a little time to go into exploring the topics and themes around caring economies that you'd really like to engage in and connect around. So I'll say that again. Topics and themes around caring economies that you'd like to actively engage in and connect around. And so how we're going to do this is you'll see a number of marker pens on the floor as well as papers. And most of the papers will have something on the other side. It's just writing. We're reusing paper. And the idea is that you make concise a topic or theme. And the reason for it is that we're shortly going to lay all of those papers on the floor. And so that the writing size needs to be this size. I first wrote the word aroha, but then I thought that's putting a thought into people's heads, and I shouldn't. You can have your own words, so now I've gone and said the word. This size, okay? And the reason for that is that we're going to have a site map, and it's going to give us a quick way of looking at all the different themes and topics, and we'll go from there. So take a moment to get clear, and as soon as you are clear, then come and get the paper and the pen, because there aren't quite enough pens, and I'm just going to trust that it's going to magically work. And I was just thinking of one of my nieces. This is a moment of saying, when there's something delicious in front of you and you go, sharing is caring, because you want your turn. So bring the marker pens back when you're done, and just hold on to your own paper, though, for now. Okay, so get clear, get the paper, and the topic or a theme that you'd really like to engage in and connect around caring economies. Is that clear? I'm seeing some puzzled faces, I think. Okay. Oh, sorry. On your foot. So what is important is that you bring the marker pen back as quickly as possible. My ramble may have confused there, but just bring the marker pens back so that others can use them. Did you want to ask?
Yeah, I didn't understand the topic.
So the topic or the theme that might around caring economies that you really want to connect with people about and engage in. I'll say it again.
And I will go with another people.
You just write that word on here. You write the words. Yeah. So I'll just to make clear again. No, hold on to your paper. Just pop the marker pen. So the words that you are writing on the paper, just to give an instruction again, the word you're writing on the paper is to do with a topic or theme that you really want to engage in this whole the kaupapa of today around caring economies. Is that good? Okay. No. It can be a phrase. It just needs to be easily readable and concise. It can be words or a phrase, as long as it's big writing and easy to read. Yeah. Otherwise, just put it in and we'll work it out. What it is that you're feeling like you want to. Hold on to it. Is everyone done? Okay. Right, so now the next piece. It's all good. So the next piece is that we're going to put all of these papers on the floor so that we have a map to see what we have. So the first thing is just going to be to lay them out randomly. But as soon as we see connections, and now there are two levels that we do this. If it's exactly the same word, then we put them very close to each other. That sort of, but we don't put them on top of each other because we want to see how many pages we've got. So if we've got 5 people, if I can just use one example, if you don't mind me. If we've got 5 people who've got parenting on a piece of paper, then the parenting pile becomes here, but we don't put them under each other because we want to see that we've got 5 people putting parenting in. If it's close to parenting, but it's a different word, give it its own little space, but put it maybe close. So we're going to be doing that together. So it's another moment of delicious chaos, and then we'll see what we've got. And then there'll be a next step after that. And so I'm going to really, like when I do this, let's all be prompt because we've got to maximize the time. Okay, so let's do it. Lay out the papers and let's make the connections between the words. So this is a job we have to do together. And pop it on the floor, because then we can walk around and see. What might be helpful, actually, is to have everyone put their paper on the floor, and then a few people come through and start the process.